Welcome back to the Shur Bezrat Hashem of Halacha. Today is the 8th of March Siman, which is Bezrat Hashem Wednesday, Parashat Lech Lecha. Okay, we're holding in Siman Chet, continue the Siman Chet, Yud Gimel. Halacha Yud Gimel. So we said, the rabbi says the following, Halovesh talit katan, umomerech alav. Right, so let's say in that instance where a person slept without talit katan, as we said yesterday, right, now he puts it on in the morning, and he make a bracha on it. כשהולך לבית הכנסת, מתעטף בטלית גדול. Now you might think he already made a bracha al mitzvah tzitzit. So maybe because of the Kdish, he goes to the shul, he doesn't have to make a bracha on talit gadol. He already made bracha one. No, the rabbi says no, even though so, he puts on talit gadol, צריך לברך עליו, he must make a bracha להליכה מביתו לבית הכנסת, חשיבה הפסק. This is the chidush. Right? Again, remember, obviously it doesn't mean that when you make a bracha al mitzvah tzitzit on the talit katan. Because that's not tituf. You have to make tituf. So if at home you put on talit katan and you made a bracha on it, which bracha? Litatev betzitzit. Then you put on the gadol without a bracha. Rabbi says, however, when you go to Bet Midrash, because it's a hefsek, there's a obviously
you walk in the street and blow.
Hashiva hefsek. Since there is an interruption going to shul, therefore he makes a new bracha on the talit gadol. So let's say this is a scenario where he is unfortunately not well. That is the only way a person could daven at home, not because of fake whatever. I can't say
excuses.
No fakeness. Audio. This is a YouTube. They're gonna be crazy. They're gonna shut me down. Everybody knows what I mean, and they're gonna keep everybody home because the goy tells you to stay home. The new Torah in the world. We listen to whatever goy says. We don't listen to the Torah anymore. Well, if you buy a Talmidei Chachamim, or somebody who claims to be a Talmidei Chacham with a big beard, and he could tell you stay home, well, yeah, obviously Torah says it. No, Torah doesn't say it. Torah does not say stay at home. There is no such a concept. When there is an outcry of health issues, that's the best place to go is to shul, and you daven to Hashem together with tzibur, as we do Tikkun Chatzot Bezrat Hashem with the tzibur, and Bezrat Hashem that will alleviate the Am Yisrael from all the tzarot. Don't listen to a goy, stay at home. Chas v'shalom. But let's say you are staying at home. A person who is sick. People are harmed, they cannot travel, there's nobody to wheel his chair to the shul, so he stays home. Now the rabbi says, if you are in that situation, and you have in mind, so when he makes the bracha on talit katan, litatev betzitzit, remember, not al mitzvah tzitzit. Obviously, if somebody makes a bracha al mitzvah tzitzit on talit katan, it's not going to be talking about talit gadol. It's not going to poter. We're not talking about that. So obviously, it's talking about talit katan. He made bracha al talit litatev betzitzit. If he had in mind intentionally that he knows that he's going to stay home, not that something happened. Here, let's say this guy has a kavana. I have my brother coming to take my wheelchair, will take me to the shul or whatever it is, and the brother never showed up. So obviously, he didn't have intention to stay home. This guy's intention was to go to shul. And this guy over here all of a sudden stayed. In that case, he makes a bracha. So, גם על טלית גדול, ולא הפסיק בינתיים בשיחה או בדברים אחרים. Oh, more important, the rabbi says there. The more important thing, even if you make bracha on talit katan, litatev betzitzit, right? If let's say, you have to have intention that you mean also talit gadol. And condition is, thank you. שב פה בבקשה, איתנו. כזה, כן. So open up the space for him, please. So, over here, thank you. So now, צריך להיות שמה. איפה שניסים יוסף, מאחורי ניסים. Okay? So we have over there, the scenario is, you have to have it, and you're not supposed to talk in the middle, or other things. Only then, if he did not have any interruption, he had in mind that he wants to make talit katan and talit biyotze talit gadol, even though the process is obviously he has to put a talit katan, he has to put on like a shirt or something to cover talit katan, right? Like a mechubad. But let's say in this case he's whatever, he's a chole, he doesn't dress up like going to shul all the time, whatever it is, he put on some pajama, whatever it is, as long as he did not have a long interruption and did not speak in other things. Anything, let's say he told his wife, go bring me the talit. Not a problem. That's not a problem. It's not called interruption. It's still in the middle of mitzvah. As you say on Shabbat, you say, and there's no salt. What are you going to do? The guy says salt. He's not. He doesn't have to make a bracha anymore. Yeah, it's in the same inyan.
It's part of the mitzvah.
Now that Ovadia worked so hard, make us coffee. Let's make a bracha. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדורו.
Amen.
Made us. He's gonna make everybody. Okay. You already had with it. Although you had coffees already. Okay, let's go. Halacha Yedalet. Yesterday, and I just said something earlier. I want to be choser. I said tomorrow I'm going to come. Even 5:03 is okay. Chas v'shalom. There's nothing. If we say 5 o'clock, we have to be here 5 o'clock. There's no 5:03. There's whatever. I was actually outside 5:01 today, unfortunately. Still, you have to be the Chacham when he says 5 o'clock. He has to be here 10 minutes early.
You remember my chief rabbi in Argentina? Never, always, tefillah start at 8 o'clock. He always is a sharp. 7:50 is there.
Don't worry, I'll be, if I announce it tefillah at 8 o'clock, I'll be here 7:30. Okay? I'm talking to you 5 o'clock in the morning, he's telling me it's 8 o'clock. Come on. What's it?
In Argentina, everybody go to sleep very late. The dinner is 10 o'clock. That's the way to do.
But they're not fat people. What happened? They eat at night. Well, teach the trick over here to Americans. Everybody's complaining, eating late, we're fat. Okay. Yudalet. Halacha Yudalet.
People walk a lot there.
Huh?
Like New York, people walk.
Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Im pashat talito. So halacha Yudalet. Somebody took, אפילו היה דעתו לחזור להתעטף בו, מיד צריך לברך שיחזור להתעטף בו. The halacha is, this is the halacha. למעשה, Maran Paskins, that's what you're supposed to do. For whatever reason, any reason you took off your talit gadol, when you put it back on, you have to make a bracha. צריך לקנות, okay. Anybody wants to sponsor Mr. Bruder, let me know. Let me know. Anyway, so just ישב פה איתנו. Okay, come. Here, it's okay, it's fine. I don't know. Here, well, there's a blue one somewhere there. But it's okay, sit, it's okay, let's not waste time. V'yesh omrim, so Haggah says, so he said like this, the halacha is, if you take off your talit gadol, for whatever reason, you have to make a bracha again, that's Shulchan Aruch. We don't do that today, and we'll see why not. So Haggah says, v'yesh omrim, she'en mibarchim. So this is the rule. As soon as Rama interjected this, in Shamayim, they paskin like we do with the psak of Sefaradim. What's the psak of Sefaradim? Ashkenazim don't have this psak. Sefaradim have this psak. What's the psak? As soon as there is a mahaloket of any sort on brachot, we have a rule called sabal. Safek brachot lehakel. Therefore, you don't make a bracha. Ashkenazim don't have this halacha. We have it. So over here, Rama brings the halacha that there is. So you see, Rama is in a very high category. And if he says that b'no mevarchim, so the minhag today, all the Sfaradim, la levarech. As long as you have an intention to put it back on. ויש אומרים, דווקא כשנשאר עליו טלית קטן. And this is only as long as he wears טלית קטן. again, and even today it's a beautiful chidush. But there are other rabbanim say, what's the kesher between talit katan and talit gadol? Some people in Sephardic neighborhoods don't wear talit katan because they're trying to be smart people. I'm not wearing anything with 4 corners, so they don't have to wear talit katan. It's not true. Everybody has to wear talit katan. But whatever. Let's say a Jew, regardless, not like Rama over here. We hold also something also in that respect. If a Jew does not wear talit katan, then unfortunately there are some cities that have such customs. Therefore, when you take off talit gadol and you go to the restroom, you come back, you don't make a bracha. For what reason? Also the reason of safek brachot lehakel. Now, however, to point out, there is no safek brachot lehakel, even though some rabbanim are actually arguing with Ben Ish Chai, and they say still there is. Safek brachot Ben Ish Chai says no. When the talit gadol fell off of you completely,
and it's not your intention.
That's right. Fell off of you. There's no intention. Says the Ben Ish Chai is you make a bracha when you put it back on. Some rabbis today say don't make a bracha, not our custom. This is what Ben Ish Chai says, and over there it's brought down, and this is what we do. If the talit gadol fell off of you completely because you were, some people they have in Hagim, right? What they do after Aliyat Torah, the guy making hakafot. Some people do that. They do hakafot right after the Aliyah. He walks around for the whole shul to shake everybody's hand. What happens many times? The talit gets stuck in the chair.
Yeah, that's the point.
99% of the time. Yeah, he's walking around. Baruch Hashem, it's a good thing. Like what's his name?
That's why we need to be able to hold it.
What's his name? The Joker on the WhatsApp. The one who makes fun of the Ashkenazim, Sephardim. Hazak Baruch, Hazak Baruch. Sephardi goes around kissing everybody. Hazak Baruch, Ashkenazi. I love this guy. It's funny.
Shabbos.
Shabbos, yeah. Yeah. Hazak Baruch. Yeah, that's what they do. I believe it. You go to Spanish Minyan, after Aliyah, he goes Akafot. Covers the whole show. So you have such a scenario. The rabbi says over there, Ben Ashchai, and we paskin the halacha. Now, some Sfaradim will argue with you. Listen, I make a bracha. I had this case. This happened to me exactly a year and I would say a year ago. About a year ago, I was in the shul in Lakewood over there, and I came to speak to the rabbi and said, Shabbos and all, Talit fell off. So over there in Lakewood, they also they don't safek bracha. They're very meticulous over there. They want to make a bracha. So he tells the rabbi, "You don't make a bracha." I said, "Yeah, I do make a bracha." Then the Shai says, "You make a bracha." I'm in August to make a bracha. I'm finished. I made a bracha and I put it on. That's it.
The point is try to hold it. If you still hold it,
If it's on you somewhat, a little bit, not a problem. But it fell off completely.
This is accidentally. What happens if you go to the restroom?
The restroom, no problem. You have intention to put it back on. It's not a problem. We said that already just now. Tetvav. Okay, halacha tetvav. Im naflat aleto. Oh. I didn't even see it. This is the best proof. I don't prepare nothing here. We just learn together, everybody. Nobody tells me you're teaching them. I'm not teaching nothing. We're learning together. tetvav. Here's the Shulchan Aruch. אם נפלה טליתו שלא במתכוון וחוזר ומתעטף, צריך לברך. This is what, so you see over here, and that's what Ben Ishchai follows. I think he brings down the Arizal also, that's what we do. And we don't say, ספק brachot lehakel against the Arizal. I think the Ben Ishchai, that's the reason. והוא שנפלה כולה. This is talking about כולו. Yeah, but we'll see.
והוא שנפלה כולה.
אבל אם לא נפלה כולה, אף על פי שנפלה רובה, אין צריך לברך.
Need to be all in the floor.
But again, it's going to be that not everybody agrees with Maran.
Yeah, no,
you put it back on, and therefore, still, but I wanted to bring back out that there's a difference between the Shai, and that's why Rav Ovadia was screaming at him. He says, we have a cloud, Mulani, Rav Mani, his Rebbe, that there is no Sabal against Arizal. Arizal is the final word. Arizal says to make a bracha, you make a bracha without a question. Rav Ovadia, he was very upset against that, and he says, no, Shulchan Aruch, we don't say that, but so that's the machlok. Even though Rav Ovadia says yes, even Shulchan Aruch says to say we don't say because of Sarek Brachot, and he says we don't say on Arizal that ends Sabal. But the Ben Ishchai is very much against that, and whatever, everybody according to their minhagim. Tetzayin, halam b'talito b'layla. צריך לברך עליו בבוקר אף אם לא פשטו וטוב למשמש בו פשט ברכה. Now, it's talking about which talit? Talit gadol מסתמה.
talit katan.
Talit katan? Okay, he's not talking about talit katan.
You sleep with talit gadol?
So maybe somebody fell asleep, I don't know. Maybe somebody fell asleep to talit gadol. Can that mean?
In a chair?
In a chair, whatever, yeah, people sleep, no? Yom Kippur, it's very common Yom Kippur. You come from shul, Yom Kippur, you wear talit still, right? And you're so tired, you fall asleep on the sofa, you ain't got nothing, you didn't do anything. You get out, you open your eyes, it's already morning on Yom Kippur morning. And you still have a talit gadol. No, that's common. Maybe not by you, Baruch Hashem, everybody's here, everybody mifunak, we put on pajamas before we go to sleep. But over here, the guy was very tired the whole day of Yom Kippur. What did he do? He's a kaparot, he worked in the kitchens, the chickens. He do chickens, kaparot, right? And then he ate 7 meals. I used to have such a business, we did chickens, kaparot chickens. Don't advise anybody to do it. Unless your mamish charge 50, you have to charge $100 of chicken. Why you have to charge so much? Very simple. You have to have 15 workers. You have to clean the chicken right before Yom Kippur. You have to give it to Ani. There's a lot involved. Yeah. People think they're going to go to kaparot for $9. Halas, yeah, I did kaparot $9. The chicken is in the garbage. Or even worse. This is the worst. I don't know where they're coming up with this new chidush. They're going to shech the chicken's kaparot, and then they're going to send it back to the factory after the shechita. Oh, in the factory to do the shechita over there, and then they're going to sell it to the market. Where is that called kaparot? Just because you did something? The whole point of kapara, you take this chicken, and you say to Hashem, listen, I do avirot. Listen, I'm going to make it kosher. This is what we did. We kosher the chicken. I had hashgacha. Rabbi Gornish used to give me hashgacha. I had shachatim. I paid $2,000-3,000 a shachat. Talking about professionals. People with haskamot from Rav Pam used to come to the shechita by me. Then I had a little hut in my area, and they had goyim, Uzbeks, clean the chickens on the spot, salt it, kosher the whole thing, and then we used to donate it to Oneg Shabbat. That even though, and I used to charge $25-30 a chicken, and not over here free chickens, $55, $7. What kind of business is this? And in the end, still we failed. Because in the end, we had to throw out like 200-300 chickens. And when you do shechita late in the year of Yom Kippur, then you charge $20 even. You can't afford it because you have to have 10, 15 workers to clean the chickens right away. So if you do kaparot properly, if you want to do it properly, you have to charge at least $100 a chicken and Erev Yom Kippur because you have to hire so many workers to make sure it's kosher. And hopefully before Yom Kippur, you give it to Onik Shabbat or Tomchei Shabbat and give it out to the poor people. And then you did something. But just this whole thing, we just shechted. We did something. Children, it's a good thing. Nonsense. The best thing what Sfaradim do, what did we do? Money. That's the best thing. But again, some have been hagim to do chickens. You can't say no to them. But again, but you have to understand it comes
not
to
doing
the
it
price.
right away.
One chicken in the shul.
Yeah. And you could kosher it and finish.
Other thing they do is they go to the butcher 10 days before Kippur, and they usually give a list of the name.
Right.
And they do in the shochet.
And it's done properly. And by the way,
beside that, you do with the
by the way, Rashba calls it Darkei Morim. Rashba is very much against this whole chicken business.
Only the Rambam.
Why is the whole business of chicken? Because of this problem. That's why I spent tons of money on shochatim, gabayim. We had shchita. We had what's his name, mashgichim. Make sure everything is kosher. The knives is kosher. Everything. It's not like a 1, 2, 3. If you do something, you do it properly, or you don't do it at all. Like Sfaradim, best thing to do is money and finish. No, how we got there? No, okay. יעשה מי שלובש טליתו, קודם שיהיה היום, so he says, וכן, הסוגה says, יעשה מי שלובש טליתו קודם שיהיה יום. So obviously,
what is the nafkamina?
So how did we start this? Because Erev Yom Kippur. So I said Yom Kippur. So what happened was Erev Yom Kippur used to come in. I'm telling you, by the night, I was already beaten, yeah? I had to eat 7 meals, and I was up 3 o'clock in the morning doing the shchitot, with the whole, I didn't do shchita myself, I'm saying, running the whole business. And I was beat by Erev Yom Kippur, Yom Kippur, I fell asleep in the middle of the tefillah already. And I said, stop it, I can't do this anymore. Okay, that's how we got there. Okay, that's how you fall asleep in the talit. Anyway, Yud Zayin, I'm talking from experience, I don't know, you talk experience. Halacha Yud Zayin, נתכסה בבגד שהוא חייב בציצית ולא תיטיל בו ציצית, ביטל מצוות עשה ציצית. Now, it's the Isro Doraita, right? To put on a Arbe Kamfot, if you have 4 corners baguette, and it doesn't have talit, it should not have talit on it, the tzitzit strings are attached to it, then you have transgressed this mitzvah. The mitzvah tells you when you have a baguette of 4 corners, any clothes, you must put on it talit. Let's go. So now we're in Siman Tet, starting off Siman Tet. Okay? So let's just read the heading. So over here, Siman Tet, we're going to discuss now which clothing requires tzitzit. So we have certain clothing of category that requires to wear tzitzit, and some don't. You want to come close to us? Yeah, it's so nice to see you. The shining light. I like to see the shining light standing next to me. I'm just praising him for nothing. I really don't see the shining light. Don't believe me. I'm just saying it. Because I'm gonna say somebody say this rabbi is a Kabbalist now. He sees shining. No, I don't see shining. I'm just saying it because some reason it's common and acceptable. I'm being foolish. Okay, anyway. Halacha Aleph. אין חייב בציצית מן התורה, אלא בגד פשטים או של צמר רחלים. So what we have, like this. The Torah tells us the only clothes that a Torah obligates you to put on 4 corners, if it has 4 corners, by the way, put on a tzitzit on it, אלא בגד פשטים. What is pishtin? Flax. Some kind of seed, right?
Linen, right?
Linen, pishtin? Okay.
Linen, yeah.
So it's made out of pishtin, whatever the flax are. Certain flax that makes linen. Right? Even it's all growth. So this linen, let's say, or shel tzemer, or what? Wool. Rechelim. It has to be wool of a shipala. Not what? Who else makes wool?
I don't know. Yeah, it is another wool.
There is another wool except for
Yama,
sheep.
the Yama.
Yama. Yeah. Lama. Yeah.
Yeah, in Peru, in North Argentina, they use it. And, they sell the wool too.
It's good.
It's wool.
I don't know.
What's cashmere made out of?
Oh, Kashmir. Kashmir is not for Kashmir is.
What is Kashmir from? What?
Not from the wool, Kashmir.
Where is it from? What kind of
I
material?
don't know, but it's not for.
It's also animal, no?
We studied together. We studied
No.
2 days ago, Kashmir.
No.
What is study?
Somebody. Okay, anyway, Rachel, I wish we studied together 2 days ago. I would love that. אבל בגדי שאר מינים אין חייבים בציצית. All other clothing, all other materials do not require tzitzit. Ela midrabanan. This midrabanan, yes. So you have silk clothing. If it's four-cornered, you must put on tzitzit. Even v'yesh omrim v'dikul hu chayavin midoraita. However, Ramai interjects over here and says, no. Some say anything, any baguette, if it's clothing and you're wearing it, must have tzitzit deoraita. And over there, they're passing like this. We don't. So the question, the nafkamina will be, but the Shai will tell us over there, maybe he'll tell us later. That should be quiet now. Let's not bring in the Shai first. Let's do the halacha. If we don't, I want to say something, but I don't want to say that maybe he'll bring it out anyway. Bet. Halacha two.
Rav Chaim Kanievsky, that's why he always wear it cotton on purpose.
The what?
Because the Ashkenazim, all the is the oraita gam.
But if you're wearing a wool, you're already fulfilling the right. Why you need to cotton? I don't know.
No, to show the halacha is como, he followed the Ramah that says all begadim, all kind of begadim.
No, but why you have to wear? Why do you have to diminish yourself? Remember, it's all about your elevation.
Yeah.
The Torah is all about your elevation. Just you want to prove everybody it's okay. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe.
To enforce the Ramah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Not to enforce anything.
Because if you wore wool,
I don't know.
It's according to everyone. No?
Okay, so that's right. That's what you're supposed
the
to do.
best. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. Anyway, halacha bet. ציצית של פשתים או של צמר רחלים פותרים בכל מיני בגדים. Now, what about the strings themselves? The rabbi says, the strings of wool. No, so he says, first thing he says of this linen, right? If it's linen.
We study in the whole Ben Ishai.
Oh, good.
Okay. Talk about the tzitzit. That's why we say
right.
Kashmir.
So פשתים או של צמר רחלים פותרים בכל מיני בגדים. So you have, let's say you have silk clothes. So you put on it the what? You put on it or cotton tzitziot or wool tzitziot. So the strings themselves also matters what material they made out of.
Pishtim, no cotton.
Yeah, it's
linen.
Linen, sorry.
Linen, yeah. Cotton is sevaya.
No, pishtin is linen.
Or tzemer.
Oh, sorry.
Wool.
Right, I made a mistake. You're right. Cotton. How did I bring in cotton? I don't know. Okay. פותרים בכל מיני בגדים. חוץ משל פשתים לצמר, או של צמר לפשתים. So you cannot put linen onto the wool, and you cannot put wool strings onto the linen. בזמן הזה דלקת תכלת, because in these days, really, we don't have תכלת. So in olden days, shatnez was asur. What's shatnez? Mixture of linen and woolen. But on tzitzit, because of the techelet, since we had the right of mitzvah, the right of the techelet, and we knew what techelet is, somehow that is in contrast of shatnez, and that is not a problem, therefore that was allowed. However, if you're going to put linen onto tzitzit strings onto the wool clothing, or wool strings onto the linen cloth, that will be asur of kilayim. Haga, or shatnez. Haga, ויש אומרים שלא לעשות ציצית של פשתים כלל. And some say that you should not make such a tzitzit of pishtim.
Talk about the strings.
Yeah.
The string, yeah.
אפילו בשאר מינים הכי נהוג. יש אומרים שלא לעשות ציצית של פשתים. So anything. The strings, don't make strings from anything except for wool.
Yeah, nowadays we find only wool.
Okay, yeah, that's what you do. That's right. That's the halacha. Gimel, halacha, and then we prepare something. Tzitzit shel sha'ar minim en potrin ela b'minam. So anything else, if you have tzitzit strings made out of any other material, only you're allowed to put it on its material, like silk on silk, and anything else. They go on, or cotton on cotton.
Yeah. Okay.
They go on meshi lebeged meshi. So explain to me, silk on silk. V'tzemer, yeah, said it. אבל שלא במינה. Avram, shut up, just read. Stop talking. שלא במינם. However, if it's not with its own kind, and potrin. Have a wonderful day, guys. Make a lot of money without any headache.